amnesty, no camaraderie, no respect for just being in the same fucking bar as somebody that dislikes you.
Yeah.
You know, and like, you know, fucking beat downs, not pulling knives on people, and basically, oh, you're fucking wolf. You'll never be like us.
You're a fucking disgrace.
You'll never
or
be our
some
fucking
shit
court.
like that.
And I'm just like, fucking stab me. And they're like, well, you know you don't care, but you know, they do this shit all the fucking time.
Yeah.
And, you know, now it's getting to the path where, you know, I went to, you saw the photo of me doing the fashion shoot. Last year, I had a lot of fun. This year, you know, they weren't there. Logan and his buddies weren't there. This year, when I actually come to it, I walk in the bar with me and my boyfriend and order a drink. We get fucking kicked out. Like, immediately. And like, oh, well, Logan's the host. I'm like, it's not on the event list. And the thing is like, even if it was, I can't see it. Because when you watch someone on Facebook, you can't see them at all.
Yeah, you can't see their posts. Or you can't see
even
anything.
see their
really.
name.
Yeah.
So, you know, if it was there, you know, I just can't see it. You know, and besides, I should have to be avoiding you at every fucking bar. Like, oh, he's going to X bar tonight. Well, I'm not going to X bar tonight. You know, my favorite band is playing. Like, fuck, you know, it's Austin really is a small town.
Yeah.
You know, when you only got one golf bar and you're being like pushed around, like you know, oh, no one likes you. Get the fuck out of here. It kind of hurts because you know, I can't always make drives out to San Antonio. I can't always make drives out to, you know, it's like, why should I spend an extra $80 for travel and whatnot when I can just spend $8 in my local fucking pub? You know, I'm supporting my fucking community, and people out there are subjugating people to basically like, oh, you can't come in tonight because, you know, 5 of my guys don't like you, or you looked at my girl wrong, or, you know, you're not a fucking wolf. Or just like, and I'm just like, you know what, this whole wolf fam thing, I gotta say one thing, it's not real. Like, it's a fucking tail, clip-on thing, whatnot, you know, it's just like, we're just fucking humans trying to get along in a fucking bar and play pretend, dress up, and act like it's fucking real. Now, there is spirituality behind it. I mean, fucking brothers, you know, we'll be there for each other.
I like your hat.
Appreciate it, babe. But, I mean, like last night, quiet.
Garrett, is the show about to start? Garrett. The show, is it about to start? Are they?
Yes, they're about to.
Oh fuck! I gotta go, dude.
It's just almost done. Anyway, so the thing is that, you know, the San Antonio Gossy, it's much like a family. I mean, we're so geared on, like, you know, everyone's pretty much out here scraping the bottom of the barrel as it is. Might as well just live it up and kick it with people, and then, you know, we're all fucking family.
Yeah.
Out there, everyone's trying to one-up everybody. Everyone's trying to, like, you know, dress in the flashiest clothes and whatnot. And like, oh, I'm wearing $3,000 worth of shit tonight. How about you? I've got this person's fangs in my mouth. You know, it's just like, you know, it's kind of like a ranking system pretty much. It's like, it's pretty much like possession. It's kind of like, you know, this guy did things for me. You know, I kind of owe to him. I gotta follow this guy. Fuck that shit. You know, I'm like, it's just like it's evolved into a mob mentality that, you know, us as wolves, when we gave somebody a tail, it meant a lot. I mean, what does it mean to you?
It's just out of a respect type thing, you know. I mean, yeah, you show your alpha a certain type of respect, you know. And when you just resign from a thing like that, you know, you want to show as much respect as you can to your alpha, you know.
What does alpha mean to you?
Alpha means a sign of leadership, you know. It shows that, you know, you have the capability of teaching others a certain thing, you know, and it takes a lot of heart, you know, and just
so it's like a mentor,
a lot of mentality,
yeah.
You know, yeah, you know, and it's an important part.
So what makes
know?
and breaks a pack?
What do you mean?
Like, what forms a pack together? What's the purpose of a pack?
I mean, just
I need to help y'all find a
loyalty, really. You know, showing others right from wrong. You know, when they actually have no clue what it is. You know.
Why isn't there a written rule system? Do we really need one? Like the vampires.
I mean, not really. You know, it's just like more of like a generic code, really. You know, just like, you know, I'm gonna show you right from wrong. You know, everybody has their own aspects when it comes to things like this. You know, and it's just, like you said, it's a spiritual thing. You know, but also a lot of people take it out of context.
What was your
you know?
rank?
My rank was an elite alpha.
Okay.
You know,
What was your rank before?
Before I started out as a pup.
Okay.
You know, so and then I worked my way up to elite alpha.
You became an omega at one point?
No, I didn't actually reach that far. You know,
Okay. You become a beta?
yeah, I actually went rogue for a little while.
What's rogue mean?
It pretty much means a lone wolf. You know, like you go out on your own. You know, and you just either you stay a lone wolf or you decide to start your own pack. You know, and that's what I did. You know, I started my own pack, which was Arctic Eclipse Wolf Pack.
Hold on.
You know,
What was that?
Arctic Eclipse Wolf Pack.
Cool. Why is the name such a stereotype of itself?
It's actually not a stereotypical type thing. You know, it's just
What helps you make a name? Why do you choose those certain words?
Okay. Sorry. It's sort of like a thing that just came to me. You know, like I mean, being born in winter. You know, you kind of have a bearing for it. You know, and being that you have such a relativity with, you know, things that have to do with winter. You know, it just kind of pops into your head. You know, and you're just like, well, okay, that has a ring to it.
What does
you know?
eclipse mean to you?
Eclipse means, you know, like kind of like a moon eclipse, you know, but it'd kind of be like if the moon were to eclipse on like an icy surrounding, kind of, you know, like it's just a thing, you know. I mean, I thought it had a ring to it, you know, and I thought it sounded pretty cool. You know, people that wanted to join with me in this group, you know, actually thought it had a pretty.
How many in your pack?
Right now are actually 134, I believe.
In San Antonio.
134 people.
In San Antonio. Wow.
Yes.
Where do you guys all congregate?
It varies really. I mean, we'll go downtown towards like the Hemisphere Park, you know, or we will go to Woodlawn Park, you know. I mean, either or, it just varies.
You
know,
realize that you're giving away your locations to the hunters, right? You don't believe in that.
Not scared. I'm not scared of anything. I mean, people that wish to harm me, you fucking do so. But hey, you know, I'm not going to show any mercy once I get my hands on you.
Very careful with that, buddy.
Yeah, I know. I had it by the clip right here,
Yeah. Let's try not to do that.
but you know, like I said, people who have any problem against us, you know.
Have we had any suicides lately or deaths? I know that we've had one recently, and I'm trying to touch upon that because we've got two issues. We got suicides, which is once every 6 months,
Yeah.
and two, people are getting into meth because it's getting into it brings out the beast in us.
Well, yeah. I mean, I should know because I was hooked on crystal meth for 3 years.
Cool.
You know,
Yeah,
and
that's
it
not-
ruined my life. It really did.
How'd you get off of it?
Actually, my mom caught me one day, you know, and she threw me into rehab. And 3 to 4 months later, you know, I got out of rehab.
Why did you do it? Did it make you feel more spiritual, more wolf?
Actually, I did it. Truth be told, I did it because I hung out with people that were twice my age. I mean, I was 12 years old when I started on crystal meth.
Yeah.
You know, and I stopped when I was about 14 years old. You know,
Now,
I was
like-
pretty much a sponge.
How old are you now?
I will be 23 next year.
So, when I entered the scene, you kind of remember that, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was the overall feel of the community in regards to me?
Well, I can say it wasn't negative, you know, at all. You know, you pretty much brought a positive aspect to the entire community. You know, I mean, not one time did I hear somebody talk negative about you, you know, because you were so well known, you know, and it was pretty cool, you know. I mean, you know, I respect a lot of people, you know, and you, sir, I have to say that I have mad respect for you.
I appreciate it.
I
man.
really do, you know.
Did you came out to the meets and stuff that I hosted, right?
I believe so.
Gathering of the Wolves, when we had everyone and
I
so
think
and so.
I made it out to one.
Yeah, that was pretty big, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there was a lot of people there.
Did you go to the one where we went to war? We had 300